Hi guys, welcome to Crunch Fitness at Home. I'm Holly. This is Boom Muscle. This is part of our Silver Sneakers program. It will be a low impact, full body strength workout, moderate intensity. I will be using 2-pound weights and 5-pound weights. For the 2-pound weights, if you do not have weights at home, you could use water bottles. So these are a little bit more than your standard water bottle. I'd say maybe 32 ounces, something like that. They're about 2.5 pounds. I will also be using 5-pound weights. If you do not have 5-pound weights at home, you could use a 5-pound bag of sugar or a 5-pound bag of flour for the same concept. Alrighty, if we're ready, we will start warming up. Let's step tap and reach it across. Reach, warming up the waist. And reach up and over. Let's take it back to center. And then let's slowly work this lower and work it back to center. For 4 more, 3, 2, and let's move this into a hamstring curl with a reach and pull. Now let's bring the knees up. Arms come up and over. And bring the knees in front and center. 4 more here. 3, 2. Knees back out to the sides. 4, 3, 2. Back to the hamstring curls. Press it back. Warming up the triceps. 4 more of these. 3, 2. Let's move this into a step touch. Can we take this step touch a little wider? And a little lower. Sink into the step touch. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and plant the feet wide. Let's flat back down 2, roll it up 2. Flat back down 2, roll it up. 2 more, flat back down, roll it up. Last time. And now knee circles. Circle, set it down, circle. Control this movement with your abs. And now let's hug the knee in, set it down. Hug, set it down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get started. Now, we're going to be starting with squats. So you can use whatever weights you want or no weights. Regular squats, feet about hip distance, shoulders down and back. Here we go. Let's squat and lift. Keeping the knees behind the toes. Press through the heels on the lift. And let's do 8 more. 8, 7. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Rest. At any point during this, get some water if you need. Jump back in, but always get water when you need, or take a break if you need. Next, we are moving into front raise and side raises. So we're going to plant the feet, Hip distance, maybe a little bit wider. Knees are soft. By soft, I mean slightly bent. Shoulders down and back. What we're going to do is lift to the front, just shoulder height, no higher. And then lower. And then lift to the side, shoulder height, no higher. That was one set. We're going to do 10 sets. Here we go. Front raise, side raise, front raise, side raise. Good. Front, side, front, side. Slow and controlled each way. 5 more. 5 sets. 4 more. Control it up, control it down. Perfect. 2 more. Last one. And rest. Alrighty, now we are moving back to those squats. If that was too heavy of a weight last time, drop it back. Or on the flip side, if it was too light, up the weight a little bit. Shoulders down and back. And we squat and lift, squat and lift. Good. Keep those hips sitting back, making sure the knees stay behind the toes. Squat, lift, press through the heels, using the glutes. Let's do 8 more. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Shake that out. Again, get water whenever you need, and we're moving back into the front and side raises. So, feet about hip distance, knees soft, slightly bent. Shoulders stay down and back. Again, front raise, just shoulder height and lower. Side raise, shoulder height and lower. Here we go. Front, side, front, side. We have 8 more. 7. 5 more. 3, 2, last one, and rest. Now, let's set one weight down. You are keeping one weight. We are moving into some core and balance work. Now, we're going to shift the body weight over to one side. We're going to balance a little bit here. If you would like to grab a chair so that you can support yourself, please do so. Opposite arm lifts. So we're working right arms lifted, right leg, right foot is ready to bring the knee to the elbow. Left knee slightly bent, never locked back. We're going to bring it in for 2. Bring it into, extend 2. Into, extend 2. Into, extend, bring it in. All right, we're going to take it a little bit faster for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Other side. All right, we're going to shift the body weight over to the right foot. Left arm lifts. Left foot's ready to move. Right knee is soft. Remember, we never lock that back. And let's bring elbow to knee. Bring it in. Extend. Slow at first is a little bit harder because we're having to use our balance. One more slower. And now let's pick up the speed just a little bit. 7. 4 more. Squeeze that oblique. 2, 1, and rest. Now we are going to be moving into rear lunges. Again, weight will depend on you. You do not have to have any weight for this if you do not want. So here's the way this will work. Starting with the right foot, we will lunge it back, step back, sink into the lunge. That knee stays behind the toes, shoulders stay down and back, and then bring it together. Other foot steps back, sink into the lunge, and then bring it up together. We're going to keep it that slow. Let's lunge, together, lunge, together. All right, we have 8 more sets. Together, lunge, together. This is what it will look like from the side. Together, lunge, together. 6, together, and good. 5. We have 4 more. And lift shoulders down and back. 3, together. 2 more, hang in there. Last set. And rest, shake that out. We're going to be moving into bicep work. Now, we're going to plant the feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Knees soft. Now, because we're using lighter weights than we typically would in class, we're adapting the movement a little bit. We're going to bend the elbows, pull those weights in. Squeeze that bicep right here. Now, from here, we're going to press straight out. Now, from the side, this looks like this. You're pressing right out at waist height. We're not trying to come way up. We're pressing straight out. And pull it in and squeeze. Press and squeeze. Good. Press out slow. Pull in and squeeze. 2 more slow. Now take it up a little bit faster. Press and pull. Let's do 8 more. 7. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Rest. Set those down. Stretch that out just a bit. We are going to be switching gears to working the triceps, the backs of the arms. So again, you're going to use whatever weight works best for you. But here's how this is going to work. We're going to plant about hip distance, not much more. Shoulders down and back. With straight arms, we are going to press back. Not far. This is not a huge movement. It's controlling the tricep. And then slowly lower. We're only bringing it about to the hips again. We're not coming forward. We're going to press back and lower. Press back and lower. Keep those shoulders down and back. Press back and lower. One more time, slow. And now we're going to take it a little bit faster, but still controlled. Press and lower. Press and lower. Press and lower. 8 more. 7. 6, 5. Notice my torso is not moving. We're not using the upper body. 2 more. Only the triceps. Rest. Back to the lunges. So now again, now that you know what weight works for you, was that too heavy? Was that too light? Adjust accordingly. We're going back to the lunges. So adjust according to what will work for you. Now, shoulders down and back. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my knees. So we see the form that we're looking for here. We have 10 sets. Here we go. We're going to lunge together, lunge together. We're going to do 3 more this tempo, really getting the movement down, keeping the knees behind the toes, shoulders down and back. Last set this tempo. And now if you would like, you can speed it up a little bit. Lunge together, lunge together. We have 4 more. 3, 2, last set, and rest. Catch your breath. Back to bicep work. Now, we're going to shift this bicep work just a little bit. Feet about hip distance, a little more. Stable width. Now, instead of pulling it in, we're going to bring this to the side. Now, the elbows are bent, and we're going to press a little bit up and out, kind of into a W, and then bring it in. Press up and out, pull it in. Up and out, pull it in. Remember, those shoulders stay down and back. Press and pull, press and pull. 2 more, slow, and pull, press. Take it a little faster. Press and pull, press and pull. Let's do 8 more. 7, keep those knees soft, don't lock them back. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Triceps. Now, remember what weight you used for those? Adjust how you need for this last set. Feet about hip distance. Knees slightly bent, shoulders down and back, torso is still. We're going to press it back for 2 and lower 2. Remember, we're not leaning into this. Use your triceps. Press back 2 and lower 2. If you'd like to speed it up a little bit, we're going to do so here. 7 more. Still with control, even though it's faster. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, rest. Set those weights down. Our next bit of core work, we'll use no weights. But since we're using no weights, we have to make sure we are using control with our abs. Please get water whenever you need, because I'm gonna. Alrighty, we have standing bicycles. So, feet fairly wide. Knees slightly bent as always. Hands behind the head. Now, bicycles, just like you would do on the floor, we're doing standing. We shift the weight, bring elbow across the knee, and lower. And other side, and lower. Alrighty, stable. Let's take it slow and lower. Slow is harder, I know. Across and lower. Also focus on using your midsection. Don't focus on just bringing elbow to knee. Slow and controlled and lower. Last one, this slow. We're going to take up the tempo just a bit. Cross and lower. Cross and lower. Also, make sure that you're not letting that foot just slam back to the ground. You're controlling the whole way through. Let's do 4 more sets. 4 and 3 and 2. Last set. Moving on. We are going to be moving into plie squats. Now, you can adjust your weight however you want with these, but with plie squats, feet are wide. So feet are going to be wide, toes kind of pointed out to the sides. You can do this without weights, or you can grab your weights and keep them at your hips. Or you could place them on your shoulders, whatever's most comfortable for you. We're going to start out slowly. Let's all bring this down so we can have a look-see with our form. Have a look at your knees. Are they behind your toes? That's very important. You don't want your knees going out past your toes. Keep the shoulders down and back. Alrighty, here we go. And lift. Squat. And lift. Squat. Keep an eye on those knees. Make sure they're staying behind the toes. Take it up a little bit in tempo. Squat and lift. Four more like this. 3, 2, we're going to slow it back down. All right, we're going to slow it down, bring it up to a calf raise. Slow squat, up, calf raise. Slow squat, lift, calf raise, slow. Calf raise. 4 more. And lift, shoulders down and back. 3. And lift. 2. And lift. Last one. And rest. Now, shifting to upper body. Starting feet about hip distance. Weights come to the chest. Elbows level with the weights. Shoulders down and back. Here's where we're going with this. We're going to step forward, open up the right. Step the other foot forward, open up the left. As we open, squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. Then we step back, bring it in, and then step back, bring it in. So we're going to do that again slowly to get the movement down. We're going to open, squeeze, together, together. Take it up a little bit, open, in, open, in, open, and in, open, and in. Let's do 8 more sets. And in. 7, 6. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. And in. We have 4 more. Almost there. And in. 3. And in. 2. And in. Last one. And in, rest. Alrighty, we are going to go back to our plie squats. Getting water whenever you need. Now remember, adjust your weight. If it was too much weight before, drop it back. If it was not enough weight, add some more. Feet somewhat wide, toes pointed out to the sides, just a touch. Kind of to the corners of the room. Shoulders down and back. Let's sink into our plie squat. Have a look at where your knees are. Are they behind the toes? Make sure they are. Shoulders down and back. Here we go. Squat 2 and lift. Squat slow and lift. Keep it going. Squat and lift. One more slow. Let's take it up to tempo. Let's do 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to slow it back down with the calf raise. Slow down. Lift, calf raise. Slow down. Lift, shoulders down and back. Slow. Lift, calf raise. Slow. Lift, calf raise. Slow. Lift. Last one. And lift. Rest. Alrighty. Shoulders again. This time, we're going to go in the other direction just to keep everything balanced. Weights come up to the chest. Elbows level with the weights. We're going to open with our left first this time and step out. Then open with the right, stepping out the other side. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And in. Slow again. Open. Open, in, let's bring it up a little bit of speed, open, close, open, close, good, and in, open, squeeze together, and in, open, and in, open, let's do 4 more, 4, and in. 3, and in. 2, and in. Last one, and rest. Now we're going to set one weight down again. We have good mornings. These are going to mainly focus on the lower back. It is going to work all the core, provided we have good form. Here's how this is going to work. Feet about hip distance, not super wide. We want them maybe a touch more than hip distance. Holding, hugging the weight into your chest. Shoulders down and back, knees slightly bent. Now here's the important part. We hinge with a flat back. I don't care how far you're able to hinge. The important thing is that your back is flat, using your abs to support your back. Press through the heels and lift. Hinge flat back. Don't let it round forward. You should always be able to see in front of you. And then lift. Alrighty, we're going to hinge slow and lift. Hinge and lift. Now notice my head is not down. I am not looking behind me. I cannot if I am keeping proper form. Hinge and lift. Let's do 4 more. That's what it looks like from the side. And lift. 3 and lift. 2 and lift. Last one and lift. That's all the muscle work, guys. We're going to cool it down and stretch it out just a bit. Let's tap to the sides. Deep breaths. Let's open the chest and round. Open the chest, round the back. Open and round. Open and round. Let's do 2 more. Open and round. Open and round. Now let's lunge and lunge. This is not really work. We're stretching. Lunge. Slowly stretch. Lunge and lunge. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring this up together. Step the right foot back. Sink into a lunge here. Press the hips forward. Open up the chest. Either clasp the hands behind you, or if that doesn't work for you, bring your hands to your lower back and open the chest this way. Deep breaths. Release that, bring it up. Now we're going to step the left foot back. Sink into the lunge on this side. Press those hips forward. Round it forward. Clasp the hands, reach away. Separate the shoulder blades. Deep breaths in. And release, bring this up. Let's heel toe the feet out somewhat wide. We're going to hinge it forward, hamstring stretch. Keep those knees soft, slightly bent. Keep the head up above the heart. If you don't feel enough of a stretch, take the feet out a little bit wider. But definitely keep the head up, head and shoulders up. And let's bring this up. Heel toe the feet back in. And now if you need a wall or a chair to assist with balance, feel free to grab one or move over to one. We're going to bring one foot back for a quad stretch. We did a lot of squats and lunges. We want to stretch out those quads. And release that foot. Other foot comes back. Quad stretch on this side. And release that. Give me one deep breath in. And blow it out. You are done. Excellent work, guys. Thank you.